Hello everybody and welcome to my first attempt at making a storytime video. Yeah, I've been wanting to make these videos for a while. I know I do a lot of live streaming, a lot of playthroughs on the channel, but I figured I want to give this a little chance and I want to see just how popular these videos can become. So yeah guys, first attempt at making a storytime video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and we will get this going. Here we go. In my time in college, I've met many different types of people. Some were great to be around, some weren't, and some were just in the other type of category. There were a few semesters where I took weight training classes, and I took these classes because I felt like a little exercise would be good for me, and given that it was weights, I thought I'd gain a few gains. It was a little difficult at first, felt more intimidated than Midoriya when he had to start training with All Might, especially given the few people I worked out with. And the first semester went great. I left feeling more confident and happy. Now the next semester came along. That went well too, but something happened on our very first day of class. Now remember when I said the people I met in college were either good, bad, or other? Well, we had a guy in our class and he definitely fell into the other type of category. Mostly because I personally felt more confused about this man from the moment I met him. For the sake of the story, we're going to call him Don. Now, Don had it in his head he had to be extremely flamboyant for anyone to like him and think he was cool. He was about 20-ish, and he would constantly say about how he knew martial arts and how he was skilled. But no, that was not all. That was not all. Oh no, this man thought he had to be even more of a show-off and literally do the splits. Yes, to best describe what this looked like, this means he took his foot, stuck it up in the air, and landed in a yoga sort of stretch split. Now, anyone who sees this the first time would be impressed, but he did this way too many times. Now, the first few times he did this, it actually did impress people. It impressed me the first time. I'll put my hand up and I'll say that. But he literally did this every 2 minutes. He'd do it on one end of the weight room. He'd do it on the other end of the weight room. He'd do it right in the center of the weight room. He did it in front of the girls' volleyball team we had in our class, trying to show off for them. And he'd do it in front of the guys, trying to make us jealous for whatever reason. Like, this was the best thing any guy could ever do. Sorry to break it to you, Don, but just because you can do a split doesn't mean we're going to think you're the coolest kid in class. And it definitely doesn't help when you spam that move over and over again like some video game. Let it be known, every time he did this, he landed with a big thud. So I would be in the middle of a set and thud. I would be in the middle of spotting, thud. I would be in the middle of drinking some water, thud. I would be coming back from the bathroom, and even from the hallway I hear thud, thud, thud. I'm surprised this man's testicles did not pop with how much he did this, because his mid-region was on the ground every time. And after like 30 minutes of us hearing thud, I give the coach this look, and he finally steps in, and he says, "Can you stop doing that? That's getting really annoying for everyone." And he gives him the most deer in headlights look that I have ever seen, and he doesn't say anything to him. Don was being so very loud, but the teacher tells him to stop doing his signature move to attract attention and females, and all of a sudden he gets real quiet. And for a good amount of the rest of the class, he had this embarrassed and a bit angry look on his face. Now you think he'd stop, but no, he decides to do this one last time. But oh no, he decides to make this thud the biggest and loudest one of them all, to, I don't know, make a point. But boy did his signature move backfire. Even the teacher was telling him not to do it or he'd be out of the class. But he ignores this teacher, and he slammed himself into that split, but he did not get back up from this one. After he did it, he screamed out and he was grabbing his groin in pain. and every guy, including myself and the coach, just felt that for him. Let it be known, he was still in the splits, but he was saying he was stuck and his groin felt terrible. The teacher had to call an ambulance to take him to the hospital. Needless to say, we never saw him in class again that semester. And that was just the first day of weight training class. Now, you'd think he'd learn his lesson. You'd think he'd never do the splits again. But, well, one of the girls that I had in my group told me that near the end of the semester that she went to the bar with her boyfriend one night and she heard a very familiar sound in the bar, and it was in the form of a thud. I guess some people never learn. But that's going to wrap up our story time for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. I'm hoping to make more story times like this, so be on the lookout. Make sure you subscribe, like. Let me know if you guys like this video. It is my first attempt at making a story time video like this. So, yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, and make sure you comment down below. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.